Hi, it's Odell DeVay, President of Mercedes Financial Corporation, with another episode of Real Clients, Real Results, the anesthesiologist nurse. So, my executive assistant was out and about and met a guy who happened to be an anesthesiologist nurse. She came to me directly and asked me if I would please help this young man. She thought he was a nice guy, he's making good money, but he doesn't know what he's doing. He's in an apartment looking to buy a townhome. Okay. I meet the guy. He is a young man wilding out. He's a bachelor to the max. He's going out 3-4 times a night. He's blowing at least 200, 300, 400 bucks a night when he goes out. He's not paying his bills on time. He's making the money. He's making over 100 grand a year, but he's not being responsible. He's just enjoying being a young guy, making decent money, and he's showing up on time at his job. So, first thing first is to sit him down and ask him the question, are you ready to get real about your present and your future? Are you ready to get real about your present and your future? You're making good money. Do we want to see this money 20, 30, 40 years from now? Do the money you're making today, do you want it to work forever? And that's an important question. I ask all of my clients that because I need to understand your mindset. If you're not ready to do the work, it's nothing I can do with you. In his case, for some reason, by some miracle, and trust me, this guy is wild. To this day, he's still wild. But for some reason, he said, man, I'm in your hands. I'm in your hands. I believe in you. Let's go. And with that commitment, this is what we accomplished. So 1, credit score was about 560. 2, he's looking to buy a townhome. 3, he's wasting at least $1,000 plus a week going out wilding out. And he's not paying his bills on time. Savings is pretty low. Okay. That's the raw materials I'm beginning to work with. But he's got a good income. Folks, if you got any income, the consistent income, it could be $2,000 a month, $3,000 a month. Consistent income is number one to wealth creation. Consistent income. I don't care if you're a garbage person. I don't care if you're the janitor. I don't care if you're an engineer, you're the president, CEO. Consistent income is number one. Discipline with that income is number 2. And they go hand in hand. He was making tons of money, but he wasn't keeping it. So number 1, consistent income. Number 2, the discipline to keep it. And that's what he and I started working on. The mindset. I have to get you in a money mindset. So I got him in the mental mindset to say, okay, just trust me. Just trust me and follow my lead. I'm going to take you where you want to go. Here's what we did. Number 1, I asked him to start paying whatever bills he did have, whatever couple of credit cards he did have, start paying each of those on time and pay at least $10 over the minimum, right? At least $10 over the minimum. Never pay them off. Never pay them down to zero, right? That sounds good. People love to say, oh, I pay off my credit cards every month. That actually hurts your score. Just start paying at least $10 over the minimum on time, sir. Number 2, I need you to drop down from 3-4 times a week going out, spending $200, $300, $400 a day to 2 times a week. Carry $100 cash with you. No credit cards. Leave the credit cards and all that other stuff. Just take your $100 cash and your ID. Leave your credit card, debit card at home. $100 cash, period. 2 times a week. 2 times a week. Can you do that? Yes, I can do it. Okay, boom. What did I do? I limited his loss. He can't spend more than $100 cash because that's all he got on him. So she could have 6 friends. You want to buy them all a drink, you can only buy one. That's 1 round. But you cannot sit up there and spend $300, $400 a night. And then by asking him to limit himself to 2 nights, right? I'm not taking away all your fun. That's not what this is about. I'm with you. This is about being smarter with your fun. So we agreed on that. We broke up the money. I have a budget system that works at any income level. We broke it up into that budget system. We started looking for townhomes. As we're looking for townhomes, I was playing golf one day. I saw some townhomes that were for sale right off the golf course in a community where I knew the community is down right now. But because of the community and who's buying in this community, the value is going to shoot up. I suggested it to him, told him this is what I thought. Let's buy townhomes here. Yes, townhomes plural. For one, I'm going to invest. Obviously, if I think it's a win, I'm going to put my money in it. But number two, I didn't want him to buy one townhome. I told him let's buy two. Here's what we did. I said, okay, you're renting an apartment. You're paying X number of rent. For that same amount of money, at $35,000, which is what those townhomes cost each, I can get you two of those. He said, "Well, I don't want two. I just want one." I said, "No, you want two. You want two. I'm handling your money for you. We're buying two, and here's why. You're gonna live in one. You're gonna rent out the other one. The other one that you rent out is gonna pay for both of them. You're gonna be living for free." That's exactly what happened. We bought both of them. The mortgages were very low. The monthly maintenance, and in townhomes, you have monthly maintenance. That was a little bit higher, but that was okay because it was going to guarantee the quality of that property. But between the two of them, when he rented out the one, it literally covered both to where he lived there a year and a half completely net free. Net free. As it turns out, I was absolutely right about the value and the community. Those townhomes tripled in value from $35,000 to $105,000 each in just a year and a half. A year and a half later, he's living for free and now owns two properties worth $210,000 that he bought for $70,000 that he's not paying on, period. Beautiful. So at this point, I said, okay, we got to sell. We got to sell. We got to sell out and let's make a move. Let's move you. You're disciplined enough, because he was taking care of business. He was disciplined enough to now let's get you a home. Home values were there was a lot of building going on. I was connected with a lot of builders. And so I said, let's move to Siena. Let's get you a nice house in Siena. That's the area of town he wanted to live in. And one of the builders was telling me what they were going to be doing. And what they were going to be doing was going to be beautiful to continue his growth. So when found him a beautiful house, we literally built his house brand new. The builder talked to me, told me what the deal was going to be. I said, okay, great. We want him right here in this section. And I want his property replatted. I want his house sitting on the right half of it instead of in the middle. So people, what I'm doing is I'm using vision and the future, the things that I can see coming. One of the things about money moves and how money thinks, we're not thinking about today. We're thinking about tomorrow, right? We're looking at today and we're making sure the ground is solid on what we're standing on today so that when we build for that tomorrow is there. In this particular case, the builder gave me some inside information nobody outside knew. The typical client did not know what I knew that this builder was going to do and how it would affect property value. So anyway, we built him a brand new home in this beautiful section of Siena. At the time, they were selling full acre lots. And he backed up to a lake. It's a beautiful home. About 7,000 square feet. Really nice. $630,000. right? So he had $100,000+ profit, $140,000 profit from the sale of the 2 townhomes. So we use that. So understand that he's not paying to move. He's actually moving off of the profit of the 2 townhomes that he never paid for in the first place. We talking about money moves. This is why I get paid for what I do. He's lived a year and a half for free. Profit, not just for free. He's actually profiting off a year and a half of living. Now he's moving into a $630,000. The house cost $630,000. He moved into that off of that profit's money. Here's where we really start having fun. At $630,000 on a 1-acre lot backing up to the lake in this particular subdivision, when he bought the house, he had $300,000 equity because they were getting $900,000 for the same exact house. So we got it for $630,000. We sat it on the right half of that half acre of his 1 acre. What did I do with the left half? I replatted the land because I knew the builder, in 6 months after his house, after he moved in, I knew this now. I knew this a year ahead, that they were going to switch from 1-acre lots to half-acre lots in that same subdivision. In other words, they was going to sell the same house on a half-acre for the same money as they were selling it before, a year before, on a full acre. So by moving his house to one side of that, I was able to replat that 1 acre into 2 half acres. His house sat on one side. Now I've got a half-acre lot bagging up to the lake available. We sold that for $200,000. It fit right in with the rest of the neighborhood because what? The neighborhood was half-acre lots and 1-acre lots. So now his net into this house is really only $430,000 on a $930,000 house. Stay with me. So at this point, he's got $500,000 equity. What did I do? I told him, hey man, I let him stay in there, I think 4 years. And I said, it's time to move. He said, man, I don't want to move. I love my house. It's great. I said, it's time to move. I knew it's time to move. We got to at least move one more step. Oh, trust me, he did not want to move. But here's the last step that we did to get him to the 2 commas in his money. And once we did it, he saw it. The reason we got to move is because you got $500,000 profit sitting here. When I move you, I'm going to move you into another brand new home in Siena. He's living there now. Brand new home in Siena. This home is free to you. So what we did, we sold that house, took the $500,000 net profit, and bought him a brand new house. He had it built brand new, cash money. It's done. You got the profit. People, I need you to understand what I said. A young man came into my office with a 540, 560 credit score, wasting over $1,000 a week of his income, barely say any savings, no discipline with his money. 5 years later, he's a net millionaire. Net as in he was in a house that cost him $430,000. It was worth over $600,000. Again, my builder relationship. I'm buying below market. So he's in that for free. He lived a year and a half for free before we made these steps. So he's literally staying free as we move forward, and his money's going up, right? We also have discipline, right? We're operating off of a budget. So he's got money working over here. He's saving over here, and he's got equity building in what he's staying in. In 5 years, we took him from where he was to over 700 credit. He had a new Harley version 4 truck and got a new speed bike to go with it, and a brand new house. His second brand new house, except for now this one's paid for. That's 5 years. I'm very proud. Real clients, real results. He's living in Siena now. I'm Odell DeVay, President and CEO, Mercedes Financial Corporation. Moving money forward for 30 years. Call me when you're ready to get real about moving yours.